In this chapter, you guys saw what is counting, what is permutation, what is combination, correct? Let's summarize what did you study and what is the whole point of the chapter. Now, when you talk about principle of counting, you talk about in how many ways you can, count the particular objects, correct? In the sense, say you have five things and you're going to interchange it. You basically do principle of counting, correct? Now, with the help of that principle of counting, you're introduced to the next concept, permutation. Permutation is arrangement of things, how you can arrange. Say you have five seats and three people. In how many ways you can arrange those three people. This is where you're introduced to the mathematical concept of NPR. So NPR represents what? Out of n things, you're arranging r things. Correct? So that is NPR. Now, in NPR, what is the expansion? N factorial by n minus r factorial. A very important thing here is, keep this in mind, r value is always greater than 0, in the sense r value cannot be negative, and r value will be less than or equal to n. It is always the case. R value can never be greater than n. Now, if r value is equal to n, that is npn is equal to n factorial. Okay. Now you're introduced to the concept of factorial. Now, factorial is what? The number of ways of arrangement, correct? You're basically counting it. That is factorial. So if I say n factorial meaning there are n number of things and there are n places to arrange those things. That is when we say n factorial. Likewise, if you have 0 factorial becomes 1. And even 1 factorial is also equal to 1. Correct? This is all about arrangement. This is all about permutation. The next concept is what? Combination. So under combination meaning what? You're choosing, you're selecting, correct? Or you can also say you're grouping. Whenever you see these kind of words, the keyword, you know you have to do combination. So combination is what? NCR is equal to n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. The logic is the same. That is, r value is always positive, greater than 0, but less than or equal to n. Also, NCR is equal to NPR divided by R factorial. Correct? Now, with this, there are certain concepts and combinations what are important. Like, in the sense, suppose if you have NCR, then the same thing can be written as NCN minus R. Correct? Or, suppose if you have NCR plus NCR minus 1, then you can write it as N plus 1 CR. Alright, these are certain formulas in the combination. Then along with that, we also did problems wherein words are involved. Correct, like Mississippi, assassination, all these things, where you group the letters, group the words, and you're going to solve it. Correct. Now, this permutation and combination, both of them, we are going to use this in counting the number of ways. Now, this is the point of the whole chapter. So the whole summary of the chapter boils down to counting and how many ways are there in which I can do the same particular task. Okay. So this is the chapter permutation and combination.